and welcome back to Fate of the Pods, your favorite podcast for both RS3 and real life content. I'm Aerro.
And I'm Rainyday.
And today we are talking distractions and diversions. This will be the sister episode to our minigames episode where we kind of did a super fast run through of all the minigames, but this time we're doing all the D&Ds that are in the game. And quick before we start, we did want to give a shout out. This is our 10th episode. Woo!
Yes.
Number 10. And we want to thank our subscribers. We want to thank the people that are listening on Spotify who are tuning in every episode. Thank you guys. It means a lot to us. We kind of just had this idea of making this podcast, and we're happy with where it's going, and we are looking forward to what it may be.
Yes.
So with that being said, let us get into it. First on the list, we're going to go through the dailies. Anima Islands.
I clicked that link so fast because I do not know what that is.
I think it's Tuska. Is it talking about Tuska?
Was that the event?
Yes,
that
I think so.
Did a bunch of stuff on. Oh, big. Can you still play?
I don't know.
This was the spot. Like summer 2015. This was when like you did stuff on Tuska's back. Not bath. I don't know if she had a house, but on her back. And then raids came out. It was a time to be alive.
I remember coming to it really late, and I didn't get all the rewards that I wanted to. Like I didn't get Tuska's Wraith, or is that's ability, right? Tuska's Wraith.
Yeah.
I didn't get that right away, so I had to get that later. But
dude, that ability, like the way it works on Slayer creatures, like a 15k.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Oh yeah, huge.
Powerful. Yeah.
Thank you for what it did, but I don't think anyone does it now. That's okay. Next on our list is Big Chimchampa.
Okay, the Chinchampa in the middle of the arena is cute. Chinchampas are cute. I liked this Distraction and Diversion when it came out. It's fun. It's cool. I liked it. I don't do it anymore, but I liked it. And the rewards, the like private hunter grounds, because Grenwalls are good money. Yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff. And it's 1001 for the comp requirement, if I feel like that's right.
Yeah.
Yes. So I only did it for the requirement. Then I moved on, which I feel like is kind of what a lot of people do. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Next is Bork. This is a throwback.
Yeah, this is amazing.
People did this like back in the day. You would get into those chaos tunnels and get your charms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember, because the thing with me is like back then when I would play and I was a noob, I would just do things on my own. I never really like asked people. Well, I did ask people for help, but there was a lot of things that I did on my own, and this was one of them. And I was glad I did it, because I don't even think I could. I don't have the brain cells to go back and kill this guy now, but I did back then.
Right. It was always kind of like scary, but not scary when you would kill it and like the room would start tumbling down or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shaking in my boots.
Yeah.
Next is Evil Tree, which is also, at least for me, a throwback. I did a ton of Evil Trees in like early 2010s, 2011 scapes.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get an evil like magic tree to spawn before evil elder trees was a thing. You get an evil magic tree to spawn. That was some dank XP.
Yeah, I remember, first of all, like I could talk about woodcutting, like the entire like experience of it, like from getting to chopping ivy to going to magic logs and like getting like 5 logs an hour. But I would do it a lot in that place north of Ardoyne where it had like the 4. And I remember like just running around that from that place to Catherby and like Sears Village, and like you'd get like a tree root spawn and you'd be like, what is that? That still happens when you're running around, like even today, but no one does evil trees anymore. And that just like, I always am reminded of that. But yeah.
I think if the rewards were better, because the leprechaun gives you like what, half an hour or something of double logs if you are cutting or something. I wish the rewards were a little better. Like back, if you would get like a rare tree seed drop, that was nice. But if you didn't have that, it was kind of like, it's over now, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, fish flingers, and
Ooh.
I feel the energy from all my trim compers in the world. I know you're sending me vibes right now, and I just want you to know that I felt them too, and I know your struggle.
Wait,
Rainy,
okay.
you've had a recent experience with this.
Okay, here. Me and fish flingers go way back. I remember when I first started playing again in 2013, 2014. I don't know why I was playing this mini game. I call it a mini game because I played it a lot, but it is a distraction and diversion. And World 89 was packed. It was like the ranks with, I don't, it was it the auto typers. They would just type them all really fast. I don't think they were typing, but whatever. The hints and stuff. And I did so many of those games back then that when I like finished them now, I only needed like a few hours left to do them. But because I do feel like it's a fun game to play. Uh, and also like being on the podium is like a really good experience.
Being on the podium is like prime RuneScape Instagram selfie, post it, get a bunch of likes. That's the
Yeah.
pick. That is the pick.
Um, the only thing that sucks about it is it's only 3 games per hour. Like you spend as much time in the lobby as you do playing a fun game. Like it sucks. But I guess like most people are fishing while they wait, but still, I don't care. It's a fun game. Let me play it more. But whatever.
Love that. Next is Goblin Raids, and I have no idea what this is, and I don't really care to talk about it. Do you have
Yeah,
any?
it's like a group of goblins that just come out. It's like probably 5k total HP. I would see them at the Drainer Cabbage Patch a lot. They would spawn there.
Okay, goblins get a job. All right,
Yeah,
next is Gothixian caches. Um,
I top tier content. One of the best
there's
things to happen to divination.
there are what we call the cash queens, the cash money queens, who live religiously to do this D&D. Are you one of them?
I kind of am. I used to reset my daily tokens for this because it is okay. Nowadays it's dead and it takes a you have a maximum of 10 minutes. It's from the top of the hour to 10 minutes. And I'm amazing, so I get it done in 5, maybe 6 if I'm being bad. But it's a fun game. And back when like a lot of people played it years ago, I I still so you can either deposit memories or you can be Cress. Um, and while you're Cress, one of the things to do is like one of the power ups when you like have subdued enough automatons is to subdue them all by just like a click. And I had no idea that you're not really supposed to do that if you see other people trying to get points. So I feel like such a dick for all the times that I clicked it and took away like somebody's like points. But now I kind of try not to use it unless I'm alone. Um, because there is a right way to play the game if it's multiple people. Like if there's like 5 cresses, like what the fuck are you doing? Like you're not because the thing about that is the real ones know that if you never turn into cress while everyone is being cress, you're gonna get done faster than the people who transform into cress. Thank you.
Thank
That
you.
I said what I said, but yes.
Yes, love that. Next we have Phoenix Layer. I feel like people only do this now for the pet, and
Yes.
then Deuce, which I haven't even done it for the pet. I've never done the actual Phoenix Layer.
I did it a couple times and I was like, I can't come back and do this daily. And honestly, the pet was cute to me 5 years ago, but now when I look at it, no.
Ooh, Hot take.
That's a hot take. It is a play on words because it is the Phoenix Lair, but like I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater.
We're all haters on the inside.
Yes.
Next is Runeberg Machine. I will say something controversial yet brave about this. Have never used.
You need to. It's a good daily to incorporate in your life. Even today.
Yep, today.
Never mind. That thought ended. That
Your brain said today, period.
Okay. I advise you to like go to a highly populated RuneScape Discord that has like a bot for this. Like it just tells you the runes. But get your free Viswax. It won't kill you. Takes 2 seconds. If you have 99 rune crafting, the perk is to tell you the third rune for that day. Like there's 3 rune combinations, and the third one it'll tell you what it is. Thank you.
I hear your advice. I will continue to ignore it. Next, we have Runesphere, which I will talk about because as someone who recently just did like 50 mil XP worth at RuneSpan, which is a long time for those who haven't done it like extensively. Runesphere, okay. RuneSpan in general, comparatively as the game has progressed, is no longer great XP. However, I was pet hunting, and RuneSphere was like, I was awaiting RuneSphere like every time it spawned on the top floor, because even though it's not, I think it's actually less XP than if you were sitting like on a good like place on like on a good top floor place. You get more XP drops an hour because it's so fast. And so because of that, I was like, yes, give me the most XP drops per hour. I need this Rue pet. I hate being up here. And there are
I have a question.
Okay.
If you did get pet, did you get pet from RuneSphere?
I did not.
Damn.
But like just the, thinking about the pets that are XP drops per hour, like you have to take that into consideration. Also,
absolutely.
There are achievements for doing like a certain number of rune spheres or turning in your dust or whatever at the end. So if you were, someone who's an achievement hunter, you love that rune score, you're going to be seeing yourself at RuneSpan waiting for rune spheres anyway.
Yeah.
Next, we have Shooting Star, which I kind of put on the same parallel as Evil Tree in a way, where like it drops and you're like next to it. You message your clanmates, hey, by the way, this is in 2013. Imagine yourself in like 2013. Hey, RuneSphere level whatever just dropped at this location. Come get it. XD.
Yeah. For me, Shooting Stars, I think in your player-owned house, the telescope would guide you to it. Because I remember when I was a noob, somebody was like, yeah, you can look and find it if it's there.
Yeah, and I think it can like predict when the next one's coming within a certain time. It'll be like within this many minutes, Shooting Star will drop in this location.
I will say this is off topic. Well, on the topic of telescopes, the telescope in my player-owned house right now, if you were to look into it, you'd be looking at the wall because I did not set it up right. Thanks.
A good homeowner. Okay. Next is Shooting Star, and I'm going to pause right now because is that not just what we talked about? Or
yes, it is.
Oh my god. Time out. Did I say this right? I already said this. those of you watching,
Yes.
did I just say this? Okay.
Yeah, yes, you did. You did.
So next on the list that's not shooting star is sinkholes.
This is fun. I'm nobody asked, but I am 200 million dungeoneering. I do have Gordy. I have done everything there is to do in Daemonheim, but sinkholes, I don't do them anymore, but they are fun. Sinkholes is fun. Getting gypped at the end is not fun, but it's a good concept. Like, it is a fun D&D.
Oh yeah, I remember like this is one of the most populated D&Ds at its prime. Like when the sinkhole would open up and it was just mass chaos. Everyone wanted the huge lamp. Everyone wanted the trading mantis card or whatever. And some people just left with 8k XP and a broken heart.
Can we talk about when what's it called? The skill K perks came out, and the career of the Horde Stalker ring was over because the Dungeoneering cape does it. Sad, but that's
Rest
okay.
in peace.
Rest in peace.
Next on our list is the pit. So, I have trauma with this place because the rock falling one. Name a scarier point in your life trying to beat the rockfall game. I'll wait.
That
Exactly.
Thank you.
No, but I guess people don't really train agility anymore from my perspective, in the sense that like clicking around the lap doing the course, maybe like during Heffen hour you're doing the agility course, but I feel like most people just Silverhawk their agility XP now.
Yeah, or they might, take a trip to the Anachronia agility course.
Oh yeah, that is a thing, I guess.
But I will say about this, the pit, it's fun. I like the idea of it, but I will say that one day I was doing the wilderness agility course. I like teleported into the talent scout place right as I saw PKer, but my dumbass came out, and I got PK'd. So rest in peace to 2014 me.
Yeah, you learned your lesson.
I did.
Next on our list, thank you, the pit. Next on our list is Wilderness Warbands. I will now let Rainyday speak uninterrupted for the next 37 hours about this distraction and diversion. Go.
Thank you so much. I do this just about daily. It's fun. I'll keep the friends chat I go with anonymous. Shout out to the people that host. Shout out to the people that go to the waves. Shout out to the aunties. I appreciate everything that y'all do to make me get my 75 out of 75 supplies. It's a free 363,000 XP in like less than 15 minutes. I was first like added to this Warbands group, but it took me months to go in because before right now, my previous Warbands experience was like terrible. I remember I was a noob and the friends chat list was packed, and this idiot couldn't find scouts, so he just called a random person. So he called me, and back then I was pretty dumb, so you had to have your private off, right? I didn't know how to turn my private off, so I probably like filtered my private chat to off, because my friend that was with me was still like, you're online, and I was like, why can't scout and be online at the same time? Like, why didn't his dumbass just pick another person when he saw me being stupid? But it was just a terrible experience. It was I won't say the world, never mind, but just a bad experience. That's why it took me so many months to like actually want to go warbanding, but now I do it every day. Um, it,
Nice.
yeah, good. Like all the skills that are like all the camps that you need. That like, sorry, I can't talk. But other than farming, because farming got like it's like POF scape, but the other skills are either slow as hell or pricey. So Warband, it's a good place. Thank you.
What's the tree dude's name that you turn him into?
Corcus.
Is he sexy? Am I crazy? All right, that's all I needed to know. Next on our list is Demon Flash Mob. And this is what I would describe as a very quickly depreciating asset of a distraction version in this game. In the sense that right away you had every E-date on this planet that wanted the Blazing title. And then nothing happened after that.
Dude. I'm crying at what you just said.
I will say, I may or may not, I cannot confirm nor deny, but I may or may not have bought the Castellan title because I wanted to be quirky.
Damn, you know, you are pretty quirky if you did that. Are these the ones where if you pray you get dropped? Because I prayed and I got dropped.
I
trying
think so.
To solo one of these guys.
I've only ever done it like a couple times if it like happens to spawn in Edgeville and like there's a group of people that are like, yeah, let's just do it quick.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's like I see it pop up on my like game messages like, oh, a demon flash mob has spawned. It's like, okay, does anyone do them anymore?
And what about it?
Yeah, like I've been just like in game walking from place to place, and so many times I just see like the first initial demon just chilling there and no one has killed it. Like,
yeah,
like uncountable times. I don't think anyone does it. But saying that, if I rainy day put a gun to your head and I told you to guess which title, and no cheating, which title is currently the most expensive, what would you guess?
Can I have like 3 options? Like, can I? No, not 3 options, but like, can I guess 3 times?
Sure.
Is it the Blazing?
No, the Blazing is sitting at number 2 for most expensive at just under 60 mil.
Is it the Terrifying?
Is that even one? I don't even think that's one. This isn't on the list. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, no, it's not. No, sorry.
Is it Castellan?
Nope. You're shot.
Is it Obscured?
No, it's actually the Frostborn, or just Frostborn.
Oh, nice.
It's 160 mil.
Damn. That's pretty cool. Would not have guessed.
All right, good for you, Demon Flash Mobs. And the last on our dailies, who could forget about Gobi supply runs? I think I literally tried to do this once when Mazcap came out, and I was like, this is so not worth my time.
Yeah, I think the same thing applies to me, but I probably did it like 4 months ago and decided it wasn't for me.
No.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll move on to our weeklies now. And the first up is Agroth, which is on that like kind of relatively-ish new place, Ashvale.
Yeah, Ashvale was that island. Not island. It was that new location that was a complete flop. Like, if you go and look at the graphics there, like, why did they do what they did to that place?
No idea.
That's fucked up. Like, why? I think people were saying, like, it was made on, like, Microsoft Paint. Like, they were not saying anything nice about that. Oof. But, I used to do this weekly because those 2 black gem thingies, like the bonus experience.
Yeah.
I think it's like 40K, but it adds up. And that it's not a challenging. Actually, it Agroth has some mechanics, and that whole place in general, um, walked, so the Shadow Reef
Could run.
could
You're so
run.
right. You're so right.
Yeah,
And you should
because
say it.
that boss gave me Crassian vibes. Crassian Leviathan. Yeah,
Yes, absolutely. I don't do it anymore. The XP is not really worth the time for me.
yeah.
But I could definitely see for lower level players that it's something you definitely want to do on a weekly basis. Next on our list is Balthasar Beauregard's Big Top Bonanza.
I got a lot I could say about this.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so I used to do this religiously. Probably like this was back when I was still a free to play, but I would become a member like occasionally once a month,
This was
like for a month every now and then. So this was like 2010 or something.
Yeah. This
And
was
I
back
love
when
the
you
outfits.
still wanted to like be a circus performer for a living.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Um, Now I don't have those dreams and aspirations, but I am a clown. Anyway, this this was so fun. Like even I did it honest to God, it was in Edgeville, and I had actually just finished Warbands, and I was like, fuck it, let me go to the fucking circus. Um, it's fun and it was good XP. It's like magic, ranged, agility, fire making, and thieving. Y'all should check it out. It is fun. It is a good. But I back then the reason why I bring it up is because the outfits were cute. They still are kind of cute, but they were cute. Like wearing that one circus, like it's like a pink outfit with like the khaki shorts and the desert boots and like the gnome scarf, unmatched. White beret, unmatched. Fashionscape, top tier.
Ringmaster's pants or trousers, like
Yeah,
every
those were
girl's
cute for a
yoga
while.
pant dreams.
Yeah, because you had to like perform. You had to get a certain point level to get those rewards. But and
Oh,
I'm glad that now they're like customizations that you unlock and don't have to keepsake, like more money saved. But yeah, good. It's a fun time.
I would say it's worth it even just to do the tightrope, to be like triple back tuck with a 360 kickflip on the tightrope.
Yeah,
Like, who
and
can say
have
they've
them
ever
if
done
you
that?
put the sounds on. They cheer for you. They
That's
fucking
awesome.
cheer for you, like motivation. Like that's the support you need in your life.
They're cheering for you to fall. They're like, I hope
Yeah,
she.
but if you miss, they're gonna fucking clown you. Like it is a circus. They'll yeah, but it's a fun time. That's a good one right there.
Good one. All right, next on our list is Familiarization, and I don't care to talk about this. This
Yeah,
was never cool.
I played it like twice, both the first and second time. I did not know what I was doing, but I appreciate it. Yeah.
We
Thank you for
respect you.
existing. Yeah.
Yes. Jadinko hunting. I don't know why this one's considered a D&D. Is it talking about like the points you can accrue? Is that what the minigame is? Or is
That's
this
the
different?
one? Is that the one where you have to like grow produce so they can spawn and you hunt them?
I'm just gonna say yes because I don't care to like try to hash it out with you. I will
Yeah,
believe you.
yeah. I this whole area, um, yeah, it's the witch doctor place with that person with a cool outfit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do this at all. This is fucking difficult.
Yeah,
This is big brain content that they added in November 24th, 2010 that I still don't know how to do.
yeah,
Um,
it's a no for me, dog.
yeah, same.
But anyway, next is Herbie Werby, which out of all the
Damn good herbal
D&Ds,
experience.
this is the best name. This is the best name.
Yeah.
Give a raise to whoever created up this name. Yeah, I could definitely agree. It is great herb lore XP. Also on the list of things, if you're a completion or trim person, this is something you have found yourself doing for multiple weeks. But it's not fun.
Yeah. It gives both herblore and fire making experience. You can only get, you do have the ability to only get herblore experience and or only fire making experience. And also you can't have anything equipped in your hands when you go in, but as soon as you go in, you can equip your bladed dive weapon. Mobility helps a lot because you have to like run around.
Right.
Good stuff.
And I do appreciate this specific D&D because it's not timed.
Yes, it's
Wait,
not timed, and it works on double XP.
yes.
So
So
yeah,
if you ever find yourself doing this, do not leave the area until you have 100 points. It's untimed. Do whatever variation of the game you need to do. Get 100 points every time, otherwise you are wasting the week.
yeah,
Yes. And the herb bags, the herblore bags, whatever the upgrades are, they're kind of lit,
yeah.
especially if you're a slayer. All right, next on the list is Memory of Nomad. I did this the one kill and then I never did it again. If you wear the Memory of Nomad capes, I judge you when I see you, just so you know.
I this boss is a tank. Nomad is still scary. It's 2021 and I've killed him, don't get me wrong, but and I do one day, like years from now, will go back so I can get the best cape there is for like completing it in the shortest amount of time. But yeah.
That's great. The next on the list is I would say arguably the heaviest hitter of the whole bunch that we're going to talk about today. Penguin
Yeah.
Hide and Seek. This is, I imagine for many, it's more than just the rewards you get from it, the XP you get from it. This is like a memory catalog for my RuneScape career. Like going to it with friends, with clanmates, every Tuesday night at Reed Set, you'd go to World 60 and you would just like, you know, have a great time.
Yeah. It is a very good distraction and diversion. It's fun. It distracts and diverts you, and it's good XP.
I love like even so as recently as this year, it Penguin Hide and Seek has gotten updates and has been revamped a little bit. I think that just is, you know, attesting to its longevity as a D&D that people still do all the time. Also, when it's holiday season and then they're pumpkins or like snowmen, oh
Yeah,
my god.
that's really cute.
Oh my god. Love it, love it, love it. Penguin Hide and Seek, like I'm giving you my stamp of approval. You are what this game needs, wants, hopes, and wishes.
Yes.
Moving on to Rush of Blood. This is the D&D that's in Prif under Morvran. The extra
Yes.
R in there for no apparent reason. But I remember doing this for a comp rec, and low key, it was kind of hard if you weren't like appropriately geared.
Yeah, it was hard for me too. But I did it years ago, and yeah. It was one of those things where I was like, I went in nervous, but I got it like the first or second try or so, and I felt really good. I was like, there is hope for me.
Isn't
Yeah.
it also kind of luck based because of what will spawn for you to kill?
Yeah, I honestly forgot what this thing entails, but like I do remember that. I do remember it being something like that.
Yeah. So, again, another one that's just on the list for many people as just a requirement to tick off. But
Yes.
anyway, next on our list, Skeletal Horror. I did this semi frequently before like the whole clue scroll overhaul and before clues were like a meta part of the game. Like one elite a week was pretty nice.
I do this weekly. It is good. Do it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Next. All right. Next is Tears of Gothics. I don't do this anymore, even though I probably should. I feel like it's
Yeah,
good XP for like
is
skills you don't want to train. This falls into the category of list of things to do every day or every week that I, one, don't remember, and then two, if I do remember, I'm usually caught up doing something like more important at the time, and then I never find myself getting to Juno the Snake.
yeah. I for Tears of Guthix, I should do it more often. And I want to remind everybody that when you do go, please take your quest point cape if you haven't, because it extends the duration that you're in there. But yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff. All right, next. Next on the list, this is just funny to me. Next on the list is Meg from Player Reports. Honestly, Meg for president of RuneScape. I'm sorry. Yes. She takes so much shit. She has to do the worst work on this game. You send her out. If you're like me, when Meg comes, you get your casket or whatever that she gives you, and then you just spam spacebar and are spamming numbers at the same time and are just like, all right, see you in a week, bitch.
Yeah, I don't do this one at all, even though I should. I just don't. Meg is a good person. She's a good girl. Good for you, Meg.
There is, I'm pretty sure on the RS Wikia, there are correct answers about what to choose if you want the best reward every week from her. But it just seems like a lot more fun to tell Meg, like, when she's like, how do you want me to deal with this undead army that is coming to terrorize the world? And you are like, make sure you equip your crossbow as your answer. It's just funny to me. Next on our list, and the last on our list for our weeklies, are Wisps of the Grove. I say that with an upward inflection because I don't know what this is.
I think I did it once. Was it a requirement? I did this one. I don't have or it was good farming experience. Yeah, the rewards include farming and hunter experience.
This is the Vinny pet. You can get the Vinny pet from this.
Yeah, I should start doing it then. Whoops. Sorry, Vinny.
Oh. Damn, this is what I need to do if I want this pet. Well,
Get to it,
I guess. All right. Last 5 here. We're going to keep off our list. They have subcategorized an item D&D section that includes the champion challenge, court cases, and treasure trails, but I feel like each of those individually could possibly be their own podcast, so we're going to leave those out today, but we will mention them now. To conclude our list are our monthlies, which out of all of them, obviously I feel like the most people do. And to start it off, the giant oyster. Fuck you for never giving me anything good ever. Die in the ocean.
Yeah. I've never gotten anything. I know 2 people that have gotten something. One,
say their names.
RCS got a Barrows die. RCS deserved it. He deserved that Barrows die. But then this other guy, Hacks, comes around and gets a fucking shadow die. Bitch, you don't even fucking play. Throw it back in the ocean so I can pick it up. Like,
I will say it is really good farming and fishing XP.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like especially since I know I would say most people who use their monthly resets probably use it on the oyster.
Yes.
Right? So to do it twice back to back, that's a lot of XP.
Yeah. It's a good one, and it's fun to just go and do it.
Yes.
Do it. Please do it. If you're watching this, do it.
Yes. Beneath Cursed Tides, you did something right. Good job. Next on our list is God statues. I haven't done this in a while.
Yeah.
Is this
is, for me, this is fun. It gives construction experience and prayer if you build it in the like. So like there's like 5 different cities you go to, and one of the options gives prayer experience, the other ones give slayer. And like for example, Yanil, that's like a Bandos area, so the right statue for it would be Bandos. But the option is there, like you'll know what to pick. Um, so you don't get like a slayer creature coming after you. Um, but yeah, so the way I think of it is obviously construction experience and also prayer, but it does have the option to give you slayer experience. You just gotta come geared. Um,
Come geared and
Fun
ready.
stuff.
I will
It's
agree
fun.
that upon their actual release into the game, it was very good construction XP.
And also, I've never chosen the Slayer option, but if you choose prayer, it's like a prayer altar, so it like restores your prayer points if you like stop by
Oh
there
yes,
and you
yes,
built it. Yeah,
yes. For the month, it serves as kind of like an altar, for sure, for sure.
yeah,
So next on our list is Troll Invasion, and I just have to start off by saying Troll Invasion walked so that the rest of these D&Ds could run. That
yes,
was like the OG, I need this every month before anyone was ever maxed in this game. You did your Troll Invasion every month. You did the hard mode version. You got sweaty for like 15 minutes and then cashed in with your XP.
yeah. It's a really good D&D. It gives like 74, 78k experience. Pretty worth.
Pretty worth, especially like obviously mid to lower tier content, but this is something you definitely want to make sure you're doing every single month if like you are in the leveling up process.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next one I'm unfamiliar with. Maybe Rainy can take the reins on this one. See what I did there?
Yes.
The Premier
Yes.
Club Vault.
So this, if it's in the west part of the Grand Exchange, once a month you can go into this place, and it's basically it varies from small to huge chests where you have to break in and open. And they give like anything from springs to silverhawk feathers to lamps, to prismatic stars, and you only have 1 minute and to open them, and yeah, get what you can and then use it all up. It's pretty worth it for a minute if you have access to the Premier Club.
Oh, nice. So it's kind of just like a once a month thingy to go get some bonus goodies.
Yeah, basically.
Nice. So another reason to get the Premier Club every year.
Yeah.
Get your goods. And last, but definitely the least on the list, is the Effigy Incubator that was released. I guess it's been a while now since it's almost like
It's
done.
it's basically been a year now.
Yikes. I will say, I feel like in part of the Brooch of the Gods and the Effigy Incubator kind of merging by being able to put the effigies in the Brooch of the Gods, I will say that has been worth it for me to do the Effigy Incubator, if anything else.
Yeah.
But in terms of making the actual trim requirement like lore based by having to come back every month for like a year, I feel like kind of defeated the purpose, because it's so stretched out, it's so drawn out that I by the third month I kind of lost interest in what the storyline was or where this was supposed to be going, because they hinted at, like, when this D&D initially came out, they're like, we're not going to tell you who the NPC is there because it has ties to lore, and like what they're going to do has really big ties to lore. It's like, it took you 12 months to get to the story, the punchline here. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of work for not a lot of reward.
Yeah. I like the mini game. Sorry, the distraction and diversion. I think I choose the rune crafting node. It's the green one. Um, and I think after like I finish the year, I'll still go back and do this. Because it's worth it, especially for the specific lamp that the effigies that I get, the green ones. Um, Doing player owned farms and also ranch out of time, you fill those effigies up really really quickly, and for like a medium lamp and like a skill like rune crafting to get XP in, it's pretty worth it because occasionally, um, instead of a medium lamp, it'll be a dragonkin lamp, which is really good, first of all. And second of all, I like how they did that because effigies give dragonkin lamps. Dragonkin is like the lore of this, and you get RuneScape does lore really well. I will give them that. Sometimes it's like poorly played out, but I gotta give them credit for what they did here. Good for them.
Yeah, I will, I guess, say I do enjoy having the effigies like on my person within the brooch, but I don't know. I think if they're coming with this update in the sense of like putting a spin of lore on it, like that's kind of like the focal point of this update. I think you kind of missed the mark there.
Yeah.
But I'm also a hater first and a RuneScape player second, so that's just how it is.
Good point.
So I think that kind of concludes our list. Thank you for sticking with us through yet another speed round of like in-depth game content. Again, we're leaving off a couple of them at the end because I feel like Rainy and I can go into depth on talking about the Champions Challenge or something like Treasure Trails.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we enjoyed talking about our D&Ds today, kind of hashing through some memories with them. Rainy, any final thoughts?
I hope some of these encourage you to do some of the D&Ds, like remind you that these D&Ds exist, and also take you on yet again another nostalgia trip. But yeah, D&Ds are a really cool part of this game.
For sure. I think they're kind of at the backbone of what this game is. Whether or not people still utilize them to this day, you have to kind of appreciate them.
Yeah.
Yes. So again, thank you for everyone for sticking with us. Wow, that was a jumble. Thank you everyone for sticking with us. Again, you can find us on both Spotify and YouTube at Fate of the Pods. And we are very happy to announce that in this episode, in the description, we will be having our link to our new Discord for Fate of the Pods. Please come join us.
Yes, it's going to be a really good time. We look forward to seeing this Discord grow, our community grow, and yeah, it's going to be a fun time.
And for those interested, we will be having some exclusive content being held in the Discord, which you will have to come by and check it out to find out what that is.
Yes.
Yes. So anyways, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you on the next one. Bye.
Yes. Bye. Keep the fate.